Hey everyone, it's Madison Gesiotto. You know, we've all been talking a lot about China lately, but not for the same reasons that I want to be talking about China. Obviously, with COVID-19 originating in China and spreading all across the world as a result of China's lies, this is something we need to be talking about. But we can't forget about what we were all talking about in regards to China in December and January. And that's trade. You know, now we are in the phase 1 of the trade deal that the president entered into with China. And the reality is that this is a problem that we're gonna have to face for many years to come. The unfair trade practices of China negatively impacted the United States for so many years. China ripped us off under both Democratic and Republican administrations, and nobody really stepped up to hold them accountable. This is a country that engaged in unfair trade practices. They stole technology, they manipulated currency, and they dumped many products like steel to affect the world markets. Unacceptable behavior. Nothing was ever done. But who were some of the people that allowed this to happen? Well, if we look back to 2000, the potential Democratic nominee, Joe Biden, was one of them. This is someone who has a decades-long reputation of being soft on China. His record speaks to that. But one of the things that he said back in 2000 that I think is very important to note here is him referencing China, saying that they would never be more of an economic impact on the world than the Netherlands, saying that's all the impact they would have. He could not have been farther from the truth. He was so wrong. At the time, he was a champion pushing for China to enter into the World Trade Organization. And now we know that as a result of China entering into the World Trade Organization, over 60,000 American factories were lost. This is American families. These were American workers who were not protected. Joe Biden is not who we need to protect us when it comes to trade. And President Trump took strong stances on trade from day one, entering office in 2017, taking a hard stance against China and saying, hey, this is it. This is the end. We need to be economically independent of China. We want to see manufacturing brought back to the United States. We want to be buying and selling things made in the USA. There's no better time for light to be shined on this than now. As we go through this pandemic, we see how important it is to have economic independence as a nation and to bring that manufacturing back. So as we continue to go back to life as normal, it's so very important that we remember where we started in this trade war with China and where we're going and what we want to see happen. I know that the president's working hard every single day, to make sure that he's putting America first, and we want to make sure that we hold our future leaders accountable and make sure that they do the same. And we do not ever go back to a place where we allow China to rip us off like they did for so many years.